Hey everybody, PsY here once again bringing you another commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed my last 3-on-3 match. It took a long time to compress, a long time to upload, and a long time to commentate. So I've been getting a lot of good responses and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. But I'm going to get back to the one-on-ones now. I just had to cast that game. It was just so long and epic. And this is going to be a one-on-one on Steps of War. PsY, the red Zerg in the bottom left against Hakumen, the blue Terran in the top right. Don't know much about this opponent. I do know he is a Diamond League player. That's about it. But this is going to be another one-parter. I know I was kind of shunning the one-parters earlier in the week and saying, I'm not going to do them anymore. I've been doing too many. But if you guys have been keeping up on Husky's channel, I'm having the exact same problem as Husky in that I didn't know it only kept my 25 most recent replays, and I lost a lot of one-on-one games just because I started out playing a lot of one-on-ones, and then I played a lot of team games after that, and so it erased my one-on-ones. So I'm kind of scrambling for some good footage here to bring you guys, and this is just one game that I do have of a one-on-one on Steps of War. Hopefully I can dig up a couple more before the release to keep you guys occupied until you're able to play the game yourself. So, haven't been a big fan of the fast expansion lately. It hasn't been too successful. A lot of TOS players, like you saw a couple games ago, have just been able to wipe it out. Terran players go right in with Hellions and just kill all my drones. So I've been doing pretty well with a spawning pool on 14 and then a quick gas immediately after. When your pool gets up, you'll have about 60 or 70 gas, and then you can just finish off and get 100 and start that Zergling speed. Or even get a lair if you want to do something tricky, maybe some early Hydras or early Mutas, or if you're Silver League, a Nidus network. No one ever uses that anymore. It's kind of sad. I really like the idea of it, but you just don't see it too often. Every once in a while, yeah, but no, just not enough. This drone doing some pretty good scouting. Possibly could have ran away before he gets a full block off, just because, a Zerg drone is pretty important for Zerg early on, just because they have a hard time with economy. Although I am doing pretty good right now, 16 to 14. Marine popping out and that drone getting away. Probably should have built a supply depot here just to block it off. Maybe he wants to get a better wall for banelings. I don't know. We'll see. And Hakumen sending in an SCV scout himself. Let me take off that harvester tab, production tab for you guys. Continuing to harvest gas there. Looks like I just reached 100, getting that Zergling speed. Mineral stacking up a little bit. Queen is coming, and those minerals are stacking up because I am planning on putting down an expansion. Just not a super fast 15 hatch or anything like that. It's going to be a lot safer. Zerglings on the field to prevent any Marines from going around harassing my overlords or coming to the expansion for a bunker. Anything like that, and you'll see there it goes, the ghost hatchery. Yeah. Ghost hatchery. Chasing down this SCV. He's gonna go south. Not sure why he's choosing to go south. Maybe because he doesn't feel like he could run back to his base, because the supply depot would leave him too vulnerable. I don't know. Zergling's doing a little bit of scouting. Gonna see that factory, I believe. Let's see here. Yep, did see that factory in construction as well as that reactor. So typical standard Terran play. Typical standard, that's not redundant at all. Typical standard, usual vocabulary suffering right now, only thinking of 3 synonyms. Anyway, the reactor with the factory, of course, is going to mean a lot of Hellions. Reactor's a little bit late, so he was able to pump out 1 Hellion before doing the little swapperoo that we're going to see here. I love me some swapping. There we go. 200 minerals, exactly. Great timing by Hakumen. Going to have 2 more Hellions. And like I was saying, typical Terran play, Hellion harasses usually come around 4 Hellions or so. Gotta hit that 4 mark, 3 or 4 mark. And I'm actually putting down my Roach Warren a little bit after I got my lair, and so this was a bit slow. I probably should put down my Roach Warren a lot sooner, just because I know the Hellions are coming. Speedlings, they can do well if you get a decent surround, and they can hold them off for a little while, but Roaches, they are just amazing against Hellions. Just kind of stick them around your creep. Don't let them get in and toast up all your drones, but this is going to be a little bit late, starting that Roach speed. But am I training any Roaches? No Roaches right now. Just Glial Reconstitution. Back this up just a second. Sorry about that. Speed up the game. Here come the Hellions. He is bringing in 3 Hellions, and my Lings are positioned at the top of the hill to try to get the jump on them. Doing quite a bit of damage to one of them. Oh, 4 of them going a little bit too far. 1 getting toasted. And you'll see he's getting a starport as well. So we're seeing a Terran play of 1-1-1. A very common Terran strategy. 1 barracks, 1 starport, 1 factory, just to pump out every sort of unit, which is very effective against pretty much any race. Able to pick off 1 Hellion, but lots of Lings getting fried up there. some drones. I should be sending these drones back to my main just because I don't have any protection for my expansion. Not pooping creep or anything. Should position my overlords before I get the lair to poop out some creep, but not happening right now. Killing 3 more drones, and those Hellions are just kind of chilling there, taunting me to train something at that hatchery. 1 roach coming out is actually going to be quite effective against these Hellions. 1 roach, 6 Hellions, 3 more roaches coming out. Glial reconstitution almost complete, but I cannot do enough damage to these Hellions. Let's look at the income. 27 to 25, doing really well. And how many times have I said, do not pull your drones away like that when you're being Hellion harassed? And that is exactly what I did. And now they're all clumping up on 1 mineral patch. Luckily, they're able to spread out before the Hellions get too deep inside. Oh man, lots of sexual innuendo going on in this game. And I am all the way down to 18 from 27, so frantically pulling the drones away was a terrible, terrible move. I was probably better off just leaving him there, to be honest. Still would have lost quite a few, but he is transitioning into a factory build, a mech build. So we're seeing a lifted Rax. We're not going to see any more Rax units, it seems. Bunker, not sure what that's about. Maybe for these Marines, I guess. You can always salvage it, not a bad idea. And the second factory, as well as a couple of Vikings. The Vikings going to be able to pick off some Overlords because I only have roaches. But my lair tech was pretty fast. I do have my Glial Reconstitution Evolution Chamber going up with that lair tech. And this is actually a very, very strong push against the Terran in this situation. After you attack with Hellions and do that much damage, the last thing you expect your opponent to do is push with this many roaches. How many is that? 10 roaches. Couldn't easily burn down the supply depot. Tank just has nowhere to go. These roaches are way too fast. Running and killing that tank with ease. Only 2 Marines in the bunker. And this is where I run to the supply line and do as much economic damage as I can. 22 to 30, doing attack move, going to pick off another Marine, another SCV, more SCVs, but I don't want to go for this tank right now because the SCVs can cluster around it, do some blocking of these roaches, so I'm just going to prevent mining. I'm going to go up into his main, prevent mining, continue to rally roaches. If you look at my money, it's still pretty low. I did supply lock myself a little bit, train a couple overlords there, but he's not looking too good right now. Down to 20 harvesters from about 30 or so, I believe. And going to take out some of the tech. Leaving this tank all alone. Oh man, that poor tank. Another one popping out just in time to get eaten up by these other roaches. Acid. Picking off 1 more roach, but I still have 5 roaches running around in here, wreaking havoc. And I don't honestly know what he meant by this. I think I'm fucking awful, apparently. But yeah, good sport right there. No GG, just leaving the game to a roach counter. Hey, if you can cheese with Hellions, I can cheese with roaches. It's not really cheese, but I'm going to say that because I'm kind of mad at him. Yar. That's it. Thanks for watching. Okay, I feel like I haven't had a good blooper in a long time, so I'm going to shake my cat until it meows. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on. Hey, hey, come on, meow. Hey, meow. Oh my god, this is not working. Deaf cats don't meow. Come on, cat. Oh, I feel so bad now. I'm a horrible person.